As anti-Semitism has been rising on campuses, the University of Southern California, USC, has seen a few very serious, dangerous incidents, and community organizations, students, donors, faculty, and alumni wanted a more timely and clear response from the USC administration, which they finally got as the pressure mounted on USC. We'll now hear from an award-winning UCLA computer science professor, Judea Pearl, about a watershed response from the faculty at USC.
Hello, everybody. I thought I would like to share with you a scenario that took place at USC, University of Southern California, in the past 3 to 6 months, which I believe is a game changer for pro-Israel students on campus, and it can serve as a role model for other campuses in terms of what we can do and what we can achieve. And its uniqueness of this scenario lies in three ingredients. Let me first mention to you the three ingredients, and then I'll go back and elaborate on the details. The three ingredients are: one, it started as a verbal attack on Zionist students. Two, it was entirely faculty initiated pushback. And three, it was Zionism focused demands and actions. Its achievements are also three. One, it garnered broad media coverage. Two, the administration was cornered to yield to making anti-Zionist the focus of remedial actions, both in terms of spelling out the word Zionism, two, making Zionism an integral part of Jewish identity, three, allowing faculty to participate in future action, and fourth, rendering student representation part of DEI, which is diversity, equity, and inclusion. And the third achievement, which I think is the most important one for us to realize, is that students and the entire campus became aware of the broad, perhaps even unconditional pro-Israel faculty support, and which in turn led to perceive Zionism as a valuable community in campus life. So let me go back and elaborate on each of those ingredients separately. First, it started as a verbal attack on Zionist students by a Palestinian student named Jasmine Meshayek. And she said something like, I would like to kill a mother F word Zionists. And it wasn't really extraordinary. And that kind of utterances are being heard occasionally by mentally disturbed anti-Israel advocates. But in this case, I believe she was misled by the operative that sent her. Probably, I would assume she got the instructions that as long as she talks aggressively against Zionism, it's open season, it's okay. As long as she doesn't mention the word Jews or Jewishness, it was a faculty initiated pushback which caught the administration off guard. The usual response that the administration is used to receive is either student initiated or a complaint by the Jewish leadership like Hillel or Chabad. Both are reserved and dismissible. Students are reserved because they don't want to intimidate the instructor. They want to get a good grade. They don't want to make noise. That caught administration off guard in contrast to the usual dismissible response that they used to get. They found here facing 65 distinguished professors, including Nobel Prize winners, deans of department, members of the national academies. These are non-ignorable, respectable part of the campus. These are people that make the university what it is, people who define the ranking and the reputation of the university. The third ingredient is that it was Zionist focus, demands, and actions instead of the usual complaints against anti Semitism. Today, decrying anti Semitism is an opening, giving the administration an opening or an excuse for inaction. So instead of giving the administration an opening to repeat such tactics, they face now professor now demanding concrete, visible, and immediate actions. Let me read you verbatim what they demanded. They wanted public and specific statement that Jewish, Zionist, and Israeli students, as well as those who support the right of Israel to exist, need to hear from our leaders that they are welcome on our campus. In other words, what this professor's request is ask is the following: are we and our students welcome on a campus whose excellence and reputation we have helped build? Okay? It's a game changer because it reminds administration who owns the campus and what the university is all about. The achievement out of this demand, out of this professor letter, is as follows. Number one, a broad media coverage. Over 30 news outlets cover this story from left to right. The second achievement was administration yielding to making anti-Zionism the focus of remedial actions. What kind of remedial actions? Number one, don't underestimate it. Spelling out the word Zionism. It's unprecedented. If you look up the record of any university administration, you will not find the word Zionism spelled out. It's a radioactively toxic word. And here they actually spell that, it's spelled Zionophobia, which is even stronger than Zionism. It means there is something wrong with anti Zionism. It means that they got the idea that being pro Israel is not taking side, or being pro Zionism, pro Zionist is not taking side because Zionism is a moral imperative. Second achievement, recognizing Zionism as an integral part of Jewish identity. That has not been yet campus wide, but it was promised to be part of their reaction to the campus. Third one, faculty participation, which means that instead of those secret task forces which achieve nothing, they allow now, it happened yesterday, that they now invited one of the signatories on the 65 professors' letter to participate in what used to be a secret task forces, namely a license for inaction. And the fourth achievement was allowing student representation on DEI board, diversity, equity, and inclusion. And that's an achievement. It hasn't happened yet, but they opened the door. I would like to finalize with what I perceive to be the most important achievement of this whole exercise. Okay? Students and the entire campus became aware of unconditional pro Israel faculty support. We have here 65 outspoken professors, which really represent 600 silent professors that did not have the guts to come out of the closet, but they will come out of the closet because now they have a respectable way out. And the message is very clear to the administration. The message is that Zionism on campus is not begging for safe space, but demands one as a respect deserving community, not by victimhood, by what it had, by the kind of respect it earned by virtue of being carriers of unique nation building experience, being champions of human rights and democracy, and through, of course, through academic excellence. I hope you can carry this message to your campuses. Thank you.